What's up, y'all? I am back again with Doki Doki Literature Club, and happy Valentine's Day to you all. And so we go back to where we last stopped, and Sayori is there saying, "It means that my titties got bigger again." I'm not gonna say the actual word just for this video. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy! Ugh! It's not worth it at all! Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Dang it, Sayori, I just blazered that buttoned up. Phew! That's so much better! Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. Whee! So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Or why are you saying like that it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do the things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? Don't say it like... I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus to going to bed earlier! Okay, she has a good point. I usually sleep at 10, so she has a good point for me to go to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Excuse me. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are of taking ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes, woman. Okay, everyone! Eh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Jay, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem from last night? Last night, definitely. Yeah, I did. My relaxation ends. I can't believe that I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet on a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a composition notebook. I can really see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. That's okay, Yuri, you have to think of play as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright. Who should I show my poem first? Okay, I'm gonna show my poem to Sayori because she's really excited about it, so I mean, I guess I'll show it to Sayori. Plus, Sayori is my waifu. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all, and my waifu. And she's shocked. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Dre! Eh? I love it! I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, which is what I do in school. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Wow, what a woman. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion would be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm not sure if that's the part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot than other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Dre poem! And that's what makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Huh. I'm not even gonna question that, but okay. You're so weird, Sayori. Okay. What a woman she is. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. That you wrote one. It reminds me how you really are part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's just like I said before, Dre. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that some really good people do. Only good people do. Huh. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah? And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Okay. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Okay, what's her poem? Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel that I've missed you. Kissing my forehead, mwah, to help out of bed, making rubs for my sleepy eyes. Are you asking to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish on a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I am not mad. I want breakfast. This, people, is a work of art. I repeat, for you people watching this video, this poem is a beauty. It's a beauty of art and writing and all of that. I'd like to open poem area. Okay. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I want breakfast. I made eggs and toast. Even though we were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I tried it, and I'm still alive right now. I tried skipping breakfast, and I'm still fine. Sayori, you should learn from that. That the human body can take the risk. I get all cranky. Like right now. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay. Who should I show my poem to next? I'm gonna go with, Natsuki. Silent but deadly, Natsuki.
Well, it's about time I expected someone from somewhere like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. I didn't invoke any emotions.
So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste.
You wanna get smacked?
I'll pass. Okay.
Well, anyway, I just need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it.
Okay. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly again. Oh wait, that's the title. People can try, but that's about it. Huh.
Yeah.
Let's do this, people. I told you that
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I would like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people would even take my writing seriously.
But this isn't the point of poems. People like point of poems to people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about a simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like a snap and a rhyme at the end, then I made it fall flat on purpose. And it helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess there's more to wit in it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro! I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor I decided to humor her with that last comment. I really don't care how old people is, but if that's what she's feeling proud, and I won't take that away from her. Okay, who will I show my poem next in order? Yuri's quiet. Too quiet, exactly. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time to her finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after reading through it.
And it's that bad?
No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri bears her face in her hands. Couldn't help but to notice, but it's several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Please hurry, Yuri, because this club is boring me. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice.
What were you saying? Right, it's just that there's a specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and they form it into fit of the two together. The end result is that both styles and that expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds herself in a train of thought, it is as her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can blame for. There's so many different skills and techniques that have gotten into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding and building them, but them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, trying new things. Also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsu can be a little bit biased though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Komene.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd like to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Good point. Ooh, ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair. Beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight, when it stood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green. What is this, Hue? Or Liu? I don't know. Oh, Liv. Liv of the I have no idea. It's probably an H. So, Hue of the future. I bathe, calm. Breathing air of present but living in the past. Finger flickens. I flicker back. Beautiful. I'm sorry. I had such terrible handwriting. Yeah, it's not to worry, Yuri. I have terrible handwriting too. Wanna see it? Here. There. You're not the only one. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you long time to read. Okay, you have a good point, Yuri. I sometimes can't understand fancy words. Fancy writing, that is. But my handwriting, trust me, it's what you guys just saw. Well, just don't script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easily to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Hoo-hoo! Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Dre. Huh, really? I must have missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only symbolical compared to a ghost. Lingering her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I didn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Alright, it's Monica now. Monica? Hi, Dre! Having a good time so far? Yeah. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever want any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Okay. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Okay. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Just like what I do in my usual school life, people. I'll be much better off just going up with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kinda embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Okay. Having a good time so far? If you know what I mean by having a good time? Yeah. Kinda. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Wait. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, just of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'd much be better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Dre. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But is that the sort of barrier that we all learn from getting past soon? Yeah, that is true though. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. I like where this is going. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori really are good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if shown in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So that's the kind of vibe when I get you reading your poem. You sure you're not reading it into too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before I could feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to kind of find a style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself into write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Okay, let's see what Monica wrote. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it anyway then. Oh, this is long. A hole in the wall. I don't see a hole in my wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction that speckled protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, the other side, was looking in. What beauty. What beautiful poem, Monica. But I love Sayori's more, just to be honest. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it, or free verse. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, this kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poets have been putting up emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not so sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? What the heck does epiphany mean? I gotta Google that one. Epiphany. Okay. The manifestation of Christ to the Gentiles as represented by the Matthew 2:12. A festival commemorated by the Epiphany on January 6. A manifestation of divine or supernatural being. Huh. Who knew? I don't know what epiphany means. Yeah,
Something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly, okay. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your pen gets too fixated on a specific point. Quote of the day, guys, quote of the day. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even though they're just being nice, and there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They're genuinely exchanging sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrows in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Yes, I cannot understand this. It is an alien language. Made by aliens. Yuri is an alien. That's what Natsuki is thinking.
Okay. Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant
the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh?
You mean by I try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Dre did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer. I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Then...
And Dre liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
What's with the music right now?
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
What's with the music right now? It's all like bang, bang, bang. It's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dre appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? And you know he expected my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way and everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's grew a size bigger as soon as Dre started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little...
Okay, both of them.
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys!
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me. I just noticed I was standing there.
Dre! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself, learn to appreciate that simple writing's more effective. This wouldn't happen in the first place! What's the point of making your powers convoluted for no reason? That means you jump with the reader, not to force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Dre! Wait!
There's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's only a convey of complex feeling, meaning not most effectively. Avoiding them is limiting yourself, and it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Dre?
Well...
How did I get writing in the first place? It's not like I know about anything about writing, but I overagreed they're probably more likely highly of me. What am I going to do? Help me, Sayori!
Natsuki?
Natsuki glares at me, drawing up words I had in my mouth. Oh my god, she's looking at me with that Batman face. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Okay. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Okay.
Sayori! Eh?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Dre! Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she is being.
She would never. It's her immaturity that makes her upset in the first place.
Excuse me?
Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes.
Stop!
Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are also because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting?
Because...
Well... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Oh my lord. What have I got myself into? Sayori? Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands there behind with her bewildering expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whispered to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader as I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say things either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weird suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? Okay. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knob. She is a genuine person who likes to make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Dre, how about you? I'd say the same. it was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your promise will turn out even better. Think to myself, did I learn about more of the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. And add to myself with newfound determination. Dre! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go! Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay. Sayori! About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they both were wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? Nah, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew! You know, Dre, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think you seem to get along with everyone what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun! Huh. It looks like Sayori hasn't caught up to one of those situations I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... is it really to stop there? We'll just see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said to more than myself to her that is used Sayori's internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Okay, here we go with writing poems. Okay, so we're back with writing poems, so I'm gonna choose, Precious. Because Sayori is precious to me. Treasure. Sayori's treasure because she's my waifu. Marshmallow. Pleasure. Why is Yuri like that? I don't even wanna know. Wonderful. Okay. Lazy. I knew it was Sayori. Because she's lazy. I'm just gonna choose this to see. Okay, I didn't expect Yuri. Childhood. Charm. Dimly. Heartbeat. Smile. Lucky. Headphones. Joy. Melody. Skirt. Adventure. Anxiety. And anime. Amazing. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the unusual scene greets me. Hi, Dre! Yo, Sayori, what up? What up? Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple, that you get in a good mood. I guess it's always simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair.
How do you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted to excuse to take a walk, or you plan conveniently to forget to spend all of your money. So that's why I lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that leaves only one option.
Ah! I give up! Don't make me feel guilty!
You feel guilty? That means you deserve to feel guilty.
Ahahaha! Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book as always. Ah! I wasn't listening or anything. I just saw something in my book. Yuri! Tell Dre to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, you're suffering spare enough retribution. I'm silent. Ah! I didn't mean that! I get too absorbed in my book. Ooh. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and I have to accept the retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me in the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have to come if you weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.